Good evening, guys. This is another edition of live chat feedback with Tony Gutierrez, Movie Talk News with Tony Gutierrez. I want to give you get some topics on Movie Talk News with Tony Gutierrez. I'm in my home basically doing the show, so it's my home. Got a little transformer logo on my fridge, so it's my fridge. So we're doing this shit live chat. I come from my home. One topic I'm going to talk to you about, you guys, and there's one thing I talk about is X-Men Apocalypse. Why has it done well? It's done pretty good to me in the box over 85 million. There's a couple of theories. Number one, maybe there's a lot of fatigue superhero movies right now. Could have been so many superhero movies so far this year. Maybe. One thing is Deadpool came out in February as an X-Men related type of movie. X-Men related type of movie in February, and it made a ton of money in the box office. But people still watching X-Men Apocalypse. People still go see X-Men movies. So it still did well in the box office. So, my personal opinion my personal opinion on this topic, I think it's done well. It's competing with a lot of movies in the next 2-3 weeks. It's competing with the Ninja Turtles come out this weekend. It's competing with still kind of a Civil War out there in the movie. Batman vs Superman is about to be out of theater, so that was and plus everything else. There's a lot of competition out there for this time of year. And, one thing else, the marketing was pretty poor so far. I think this is, Fox didn't market that much well in this movie. They marketed very, very ton of well promotion-wise with Deadpool and make a ton of promotions, marketing plan of Deadpool, but they didn't market well in this bit. They didn't market too much to me. I had a couple of trailers, come out, but nothing marketable with X-Men Apocalypse. I believe they did a couple of apps with I think Gillette was one of sponsored it. So they did a lot of things to me, honestly, marketing wise, like in the past with X-Men movies, not marketing to it, but maybe that's the reason why. And again, it's still, they make pretty good money. They make about 80 million worldwide, so it still was okay for them. And it's still, I know they think, well, X-Men movies, they're not going to make Days of Future Past movie. That was a different animal. That was a different type of movie, and they make a ton of money. That was a different type of, so, my personal opinion, I think they make a very, very, to me, pretty good money for the third movie and for everything else. So, I do believe this was a very well run movie, and I know a bit of some criticism, but I think it was a very well done. Now, on another topic I'm going to talk about, guys, is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Well, last week they announced they're going to do a spinoff on Fast Furious 8, a movie from The Rock. They're going to make a spinoff movie. So. And I do believe that they will be going to do what's called Hobbs, his character Hobbs. Going to have a spin-off movie from that movie. That's great. And with The Rock, make a ton of money. He announced yesterday on Monday on Memorial Day, basically he's going to do Doc Savage from the Bronze Series comic. Remember Doc Savage before Superman, this before Batman, before the Bronze Series, before the Golden Era of the comics. The Bronze Series of characters like the Shadow, Darkman. Give you a couple characters, but you're already seeing it in the movies already. Like Albo and Shadow, Too bad they couldn't make pretty good money. It could have been a good franchise. I thought that was a very well movie. But Darkseid is from that era of comics. Before there was Superman, before it was Batman, Spider-Man, all this before the Golden Age comics. There was the Bronze Era. So basically characters like stories like that. Like Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy. There's another Bronze Era character in the movie, and they did the movie in the 90s with Warren Beatty as Dick Tracy. So, saying that, the Dwayne Watt Johnson, you could put any movie with Dwayne Watt Johnson. You could put every movie with Dwayne Johnson. I don't care what he put. He could play a pool boy, and people will go see the movie. Dwayne Watt Johnson sells movies. He brings money in. Besides, he's from the U, and besides the U, doing the U sign. Besides, he's one of my favorite WWE wrestlers of all time. I met him a couple of times. Recently, I met him on the set of Baywatch when he was doing Baywatch on North Beach and South Beach in Miami Beach. you know, he and a cool guy he is. He brings a ton of money in the box office. So, my personal opinion, this was to me man, I think he's gonna be very well. I think he's gonna be very well as a man. I think this new project, what basically says Shane Black, who's a good director himself. I think this gonna be a marketing man. When it be released, who knows? Could be 2017, could be 2018, whatever, but around that area. When I get this product, I think it's gonna be very well written, and I think it'll be very good for me. Like I said, anything with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson sells to me. He brings a ton of money in the box office. He does, and I think he's a great actor. You know, precisely one of my favorite WWE wrestlers, and and he's from the U. You know, he's from the U. I think he's a very excellent way to. Now, on another topic, Tom Henderson be James Bond, and you know what I think? You know, I thought the catalyst for James Bond, and I thought Ivy Isley, who's supposed to use is candidate for Tom Hardy is one of the candidates. Supposed to come over Harry Cavill be, but Todd Henderson, who plays Loki and in Thor, he's the perfect fit. He is one of my. Now he mentioned it. I think he'd be a perfect James Bond to replace Daniel Craig, who I saw Spectre last year, and I thought was a pretty good James Bond. Not like Skyfall. I thought Skyfall was better than that. So, and Christina Ricci was an awesome movie too. But he'll be a perfect fit, Todd Henderson, if they cast him as a new James Bond. Because he could bring in the old school version a little. He throw a little old school with Roger Moore and Sean Montgomery, Roger Moore, and maybe with Daniel Craig, the new school, and maybe Prince Brosnan, who was a pretty good Bond. To me, he was a pretty good Bond. Listen, God rest his soul, my mom got me watching James Bond movies. So you know what? When I mention those actors who played Bond, I know what I'm talking about. And I think Todd Henderson is the perfect fit for James Bond. I think it'll be a perfect fit. I think it'll be very excellent if they cast him James Bond. I think it'll be very excellent as it is. And to me, it'll be a perfect fit to be. He could be James Bond. I like his charisma acting when he's playing Loki in the Thor movies. I like him in certain movies. I think was what was it? The Crispin Peak. I thought he was awesome in that movie with directing the movie. I think he's already going to be a very awesome pick if they pick him. I think Todd Henderson should be the next James Bond. And listen, Daniel Craig, his performance and Skepta, and he whined about he don't want to come back and all that throughout the whole picture. I think he did a subpar performance in that movie. In that last movie he was in. So I think he was whining so much about leaving, and his acting ability it was subpar, and that's my personal opinion about that topic and everything else. But I think Todd Henderson would be a perfect fit to play James Bond, and I think everything else. In other movie news, guys, Michael Bay tweeted out a video. And you can check out my website, Movie Talk News, where Antonio Gurr. Go to the end of my article of the new Transformer of Megatron is coming. Okay, here's the thing. Here's my problem with the whole deal. They already kind of in the last Transformer reborn Megatron to Galvatron in the last one. Who I didn't like. I know it, but it's Michael Bay. So you say Megatron's coming back. So how that's be you already reborn him as Galvatron, and Frank Walker, who did the original who did the voice of G1 Megatron and Transformer and Megatron Transformer Prime, the cartoon series. How you gonna say he's coming back? What, he's gonna change his name down back to Megatron? Maybe. Who knows? Michael Bay got to explain that to people. Hey, you already kind of reborn him again in last Transformer in an extension, Agent Extension. How you gonna say, oh, he's coming back, Megatron's coming back? Okay, he's already back as Galvatron already. They reborn him already. They rebuilt him as Galvatron already. I don't know, but that's how I'm gonna try to figure out how this is gonna be played out. It'll be very interesting how that whole. I have cool little teaser for you guys. A face look like a predator or a predacon, whatever. In the video, in the YouTube video, and they start putting me at Havana, Cuba. Come June, May in Cuba. So will be very interesting. and it'll be very interesting how they're gonna play this out. I'm very interested how they're gonna play this out. It's very interesting. Well, guys, like I said, this is my doing a live feed of Facebook video chat with you guys. I'm doing this maybe once or twice a week. I wanted to get my input, man. I'm probably gonna do mostly my home or do a remote somewhere, whatever. But I will do a live feed for you guys, for you, the people out there. But I'm very comfortable. I want to probably do mostly my house, so everything else. So, like I said, this is another edition of Movie Talk News with Antonio Gutierrez live feed Facebook. I hope you guys have it. Leave comments on the video, and I hope you liked my video. This is Antonio Gutierrez signing off. See you at the theaters at Movie Talk. See you at the theaters. Signing off for it. Bye bye.